right, guys, we are back for another episode of SICHL22. Last episode, not gonna lie, not my favorite. Not my favorite. We had a fairly embarrassing loss to the Grizzlies. Not that the Grizzly Bears are a bad team, but just the degree to which we got spanked in that was not ideal. The team is generally doing pretty poorly right now after a promising little nugget of the season. So we're gonna see if we can turn that ship around, or whether we're gonna continue to slide down to the bottom. We have some injuries, and so I'm assuming it's probably going to be a slide towards the bottom. But listen, we'll see where we're at when it comes time for the trade deadline as to whether we're going to be buyers or sellers. I suspect so far it's going to be sellers, but listen, you never know. You never know. Anything could happen. It's a simulation. Anything can happen. All right. So let's get into it. All right, so we are going to sim a couple games. We're just at the end of January here. I do want to take a quick look at the team, because I know that we had some injury issues. So I just want to see if we have enough players. Patrick Laine is back, slightly injured, so he might get injured again. We'll have to see. Let's do, hang on, let's quickly do the, that's not what I have to do. Head coach preferred lines. Let's just get that sorted out there. Geeky on the second line is not a good look. Why isn't Cousins up there? Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, we got a lot of schlubs. We got a lot of schlubs playing here. We got Kirkland and Froze. We're not doing great there. How are we on the D? Tador, Miller, Gerard, Lundqvist, Green, and Irwin. I think, no, that's not going to help any. I'm trying to find if there's any kind of combination here that's going to work. Are these guys all, I got a lot of guys. Oh, these are all like, okay, so I could play around here. We could do that. Miller is supposed to be a right, so we can flip him over to here. And that doesn't really help. There's nothing I can do about that bottom line. That bottom line is just terrible. There's not much we can do about it. So I don't like having a -2 on there. Do I have anybody who's scratched? Look at all these injuries. Look at this. Pavelski, Larson, Elvenez, and Demers. Short of calling up someone to take to try and take one of the spots to see if there's better chemistry, there's not really much that can be done. So I think we're just gonna leave it and just cross our fingers. All right, let's just sim a few games and see what the damage is. All right. Let's move to February. First up, Portland. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Multiple players are eligible to rest. Okay, we like that. People coming back off injuries. We do like that. We did eke out a win there. Okay, we've got a nice stretch here where I believe the All-Star game is supposed to be, but for some reason they don't have the All-Star game. I'm a little confused as to why, but we don't have the All-Star game, unfortunately. So maybe we'll sim to here, and then we'll have all of our guys rested up, in theory, as best as they're going to be, and then maybe we'll take a quick look at the league. But first up, the Edmonton Supersonics. And Stamkos pulled a groin. Okay, well, he's not going to be gone too long. Pavelski's back. The cat is meowing at me, of course, as soon as I've started playing the game. Hello. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up and say hello to everybody? Come here. There. Say hi to everybody, Max. Hello, how are you? Okay. There you go. That's all he wanted. Now he's off to cause more damage. Okay. Stamkos. Okay, I've got too many players now. That's a good position. We can send Elvenez back down. Or Kirkland. We'll send Kirkland back down. I could probably send both. I don't think anyone's going to pick up Kirkland off waivers, but, you know, I'm willing to take that risk. Okay, hang on. What? Yow. What do you... Oh, my God. Guys, don't get a cat. All right. Let's go check our lines again here once we get to the... Okay, more injuries in Stockton. That's fine. Okay, we have a trade offer from the London Monarchs. Colin Miller and a fourth for a second-round pick and a crappy prospect. His top rating is AHL low 6 forward. I do like the second, but again, it's still too early to 100% give up. We could still sneak into the old thing. So I think we're going to decline that. A second round pick for Miller would be nice, but I think we're going to decline that. Cal O'Reilly injured. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh, Vanessa's injured, of course. That's just goes without saying. More injuries in Stockton. Okay, let's take a look first to see if there are any moves. Because if I got a trade offer, somebody else might have as well. So let's see. Because we are getting closer to that time. Okay, we got no trading, no signing, no waiver claims. We got nothing. NHL call-up. We got nothing going on. No movement at all. Let's take a look at the lines quickly, just to see, now that everybody's kind of back at full health, let's just make sure that we're doing well. Okay, this is all... So, why is Batherson over here? He's a center right winger. These guys should be flipped. Actually, let's do best lines in case that's just... Nope, that's just the game being stupid. So let's just swap Meyer and Batherson. That's fine. Okay, the rest, that's fine. On defense, I mean, look, it's as good as it's going to get. At least we've got Demers back, so that's a little better option on that third pairing. So that's all positive. Okay, let's take a look at the league in general before we continue. We haven't done that yet this episode, so we'll take a look. Let's take a look point-wise how the Fire Ants are doing. Stamkos, of course, still running the show, and of course Joey Franchise following it up. This is all fairly expected. I would like to see Patrick Laine doing a little better, but he's had a lot of injuries, so that's probably not helping. Let's take a look at the entire league to see who's leading now. Ovechkin was kind of dominating last time. He still continues to dominate. 65 points, 38 goals in 50 games. That's not too bad. Malkin, Marchand, Scheifele, Aho, McKinnon, Lindholm, Matthews, and Cale Makar are slipping up in there. Very nice. Very nice. Let's just see who's quickly... Okay, Ovechkin and Marchand are pretty much the two-horse race here for most goals, so that's fine. And let's take a look at the rookie race. Lucas Raymond is still pulling. I mean, Zegras maybe has a chance, but I think ultimately, Lucas Raymond's pretty much got this in the bag. And then we'll take a quick look at the goalie situation. Connor Hellebuyck, Varlamov, Kemper, and Ranta still doing well. So, all to be expected. No huge surprises there, I think. Let's take a look at the standings. Again, we're just going to go by conference, I think. So, World Conference, we have Havana up top, London, Reykjavik, Boston, St. Louis, and then Dublin and Brno taking up the wild card spots, with Portland nipping at their heels, Vegas not far behind, Hamburg not far behind, the Grunge not far behind. Okay, so there's some we're a little farther behind, but even we're not out of the mix. I mean, we're what, like 6 points back? That's not an insurmountable. Insurmountable for the insiders. They're just doing terrible. Let's take a look at the Canadian conference real quick. Schooners, of course, number 1. Right behind them, Banff, Montreal, the Norsemen, Mustangs, Huskies, Slammers, and Supersonics. And then again, Toronto and Fredericton not too far behind. Vancouver even is in the mix there. And then we kind of get down to the rest. Excellent. Okay, very good. Now, let's go sim a few more games. We are, well, like I say, we're 6 points out of a wild card spot. So that's not a great spot to be in. It's really not. So let's... Okay, another injury in Stockton. No surprises there. We did pull out a win against the Colonials. That's good. How are we going to do against the Crunch? Let's go back. Okay. Okay, more injuries at Stockton. We did lose to the Crunch. Morgan Geeky is injured. That's fine. We've got some guys up there that can handle that. Morgan Geeky's back, so no problems there. Oh my God, so many injuries. Stop it. We did get a 3-0 win against London. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. London's a good team. Chicago. Oh, Theodore is out with a mild concussion. Okay, he's out. He's only going to be out for a couple of games. That's not a big deal. Oh my God, so many injuries. This is unbelievable. We did get a win against Chicago. See, this is what it's almost what I almost didn't want this. I don't want to start getting wins here right before that red line down here. That's the trade deadline. Right? I was hoping that I would be far enough out of the mix that I wouldn't be tempted to go for it. Let's see how we do over these next couple. Oh my God, all the injuries. Yes, injuries. We got it. Okay, Vancouver. Nick Ritchie's injured. Yes. Oh my God. I don't want to shut off the injury notices because I do want to know. Okay, let's get this one against the Norsemen. Okay, we got 3 losses in a row. That's, I mean, it's not a good thing. Oh my God, this cat. What do you want? What do you want from me? He doesn't know. There, just sit there and be cute. All right. Okay, so yeah, so losses aren't good, but I'd rather be consistently bad so that I can feel good about a decision to go into the trade line willing to. Now I can't make trades, but I'd be willing to accept some offers on some guys. So let's go back quickly because we're approaching the trade deadline. The CPU trades are going to pick up. I want to make sure I don't miss any of them, so I just want to take a quick peek over here to see if there's any trades made. Nothing. Okay. There will be certainly at the deadline trades made, obviously. And we'll have to take a look. I mean, I think looking at the standings, we've got 61 points. I don't see that as being a wild card spot for us. I really don't. 65. I mean, we're not super far off, but there's also a couple of teams in between us in the wild card spot that we'd have to leapfrog over. And really, our team's not that great. So I think we need to look at maybe being sellers. I really can't see if we were already in a playoff spot, I'd load up. But right now, I think odds are, we're probably not going to be better. So let's take a look before we hit the deadline, leading up to the deadline. Again, I have to think of this differently because I can't make trades. I can't pitch trades. So I have to entice trades. I have to entice them. So we are going to take a look at our trading block, and we're going to add some guys to the trading block. Okay, hang on. Let's just get rid of all these guys and see. Now, we are looking for guys that are on expiring contracts, older guys on expiring contracts. Now, Patrick Laine's on expiring contract, but he's RFA, so we'll just re-sign him. That's fine. Joe Pavelski, I mean, I'm going to re-sign Joe Pavelski. Should I trade him? Yes. Am I going to? Obviously not. I will give him whatever he asks. It is not a problem. He will be a fire ant. That's fine. Okay, Colin Miller. We can put him on the trade block. All right. Let's look over here again for years left. Who else do we have here? Athanasiu, is he going to be an RFA? I can't remember the rules now if he's RFA or UFA after this. I think either way, I could put him on the trade block. I think long term, I don't know that he's necessarily the guy that I can take the money that I'd spend to re-sign him and use it in better ways. These guys are unsigned, so that's fine. Nick Ritchie, Morgan Geeky, we're keeping. This guy's no good. Yeah, we're getting into the dregs here that nobody's going to want, really. Right, Gergensons I've got for another year. Right, like I can put Kevin Gravel on there, but no one's going to offer me anything like Kevin Gravel at 75. It's just kind of a waste. So I really don't have very many. I don't really have a lot of options that are particularly tradable. Let's go to the goalies. I can maybe trade. I forget what the contract status of everybody is. Now, obviously, Dostal Vladar is probably going to be my, my go forward tandem. Koskinen, we can definitely put out there on the trade block. Is there anybody else in goal worth trading? Not really. We've also, like I say, we picked up a couple of guys like Gustafsson and Vejmelka who might, depend. It's all, listen, a lot of this is random chance in terms of these guys' development. So we can see. And then, of course, we got Spencer Martin, who's not going to really account to anything, but nobody wants them. So I think those are really the only guys that anybody in particular are going to want to trade for. So the hope is that we can get something decent. I'm not going to look for anything in particular. Quite frankly, I'm just looking for what do you got? What do you got? Take these guys, please, and give me something for it. That's basically it. So hopefully that'll generate a couple of trade offers. We shall see. Let's continue simming. The Seattle Grunge. There's a win. St. Louis. Let's take a quick look at the draft class. You guys want to see the draft class? Let's a little sneak preview for the next draft. Shane Wright. This will be a mix of actual guys. Again, reminding you that NCAA players are not in here, so they're not going to appear. It'll be a mix of actual guys that are in the draft and randomly generated guys from the system. So, Mats Carlson, Damian Toms, Billy Korpakowski, Gerard Slavaski, Andrew Strimbu, Matt Savoy. Okay, so we've got some guys. Obviously, Wright, elite high potential. That's obviously the number one target. But there's some other decent guys in there. We'll see how we do in the where we finish up and how we do at the draft lottery. But okay. So taking a look at the standings. 65. And yeah, we're 4 points out, and there are 2 teams that are kind of ahead of us that we'd have to leapfrog to get in there. So I really don't think that we're going to do anything. Now, listen, I can't just say I'm going to fire sale everything because it's going to depend a lot on what your AI doppelgangers offer me. So let's head into the trade deadline. Okay, we are going to be a seller. All right, now, I'm going to warn you. There's going to be a lot of trades going on amongst the CPU, and some of them are going to be awful. Keep in mind that I got nothing to do with it. All right? So if you want to get mad about it, but don't get mad at me. Okay? I'm trying my best to be as fair as possible here. Into the trade deadline. Well, come here. Okay, so here are the people that are... Here's the main guys that are available. Okay, Tuukka Rask. Tuukka Rask is being put out there by Nova Scotia. Claude Giroux could be had. Johnny Gaudreau. Tyson Barrie. Mackenzie Blackwood. Darcy Kemper. Joe Pavelski. What? No, he's not on my block. Wait a second. Where's my trading block? Who put up? Did one of my scouts put up? Get him off my trading block. How dare you, sirs? How dare you? Larson could go too. Yeah, Larson. I like Larson. But again, he's going to be UFA, so he could go. I missed that one, I guess, because he only got 1 year left. This is fine, but how dare they? How dare they put Joey Pavelski on there? He is not there. Okay, now I can't. This is the problem. Trade alert. Let's look down there at the bottom. What do we got? Frederick Express change Heponemi and Stranges to the Wheat Kings for a third and Stetcher. Troy Stetcher. Again, after we're done the trade deadline, we will definitely take a look and see what's going on. Let's take a look. Right now, there's nothing we can really do except wait for trades to come in. So let's take a look at everyone's draft. This is basically your who's available from the Bears. So we've got Giroux, Lowry. Look at that hair. That's beautiful. Ristolainen, Chris Cree. Okay. Banff, Kemper, and Vlasic are on the block. Boston's got nobody. If there's nobody in the block, that often means that they're trying to acquire. So they're not trading any of their good guys. All right. The more guys in the block you see, the more they're giving up, basically. Another trade alert. Claude Giroux and Brandon Tanev to the Gladiators in exchange for 2 second-round picks, Yermo and Boris Kachuk. Wow, that's a big deal. Henry making some moves. That is a big trade. Wow. All right, let's keep going here. Okay, Brno's Ilya Samsonov. No one from Calgary. Chicago, Devin Taves. Oh, we just had a trade. Monarchs trade a first-rounder, Jet Wu and Rourke and Voyer for PK Subban, Vinny Hinostroza, and Simic. Wow, there's some big deals going on here. Why is no one off? Where's my offers? Why is all these big deals floating around? Nobody's giving me nothing here. This cat is driving me absolutely nuts in the background. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want me to stop doing this and play? But there's a big trade alert. Look. Reykjavik trade Bergen and Blitchfield to the Insiders for a third, Brian Elliott, a fifth, and Patrick Marleau. Okay, that's a little less impressive. Let's be honest. That's a little less impressive of a deal. Isaac Rosen available. Look at that. Fredericton dangling a quality player there. All right. Again, I'm just going to just cycle through these here. I wish there was a way I could speed up the clock. I don't want to exit because I want to have the option of getting guys, but I also don't want to just sit around waiting for deals to go. Normally this is an issue because I could just go in and make all the deals I want to, then hop out. But here I have to wait for you guys. So this cat is. Yes, can I help you? There you go. While we're waiting for trades, you can entertain yourself with this stupid cat. Get off me. There's my cat's butt. Would you get off? Get off. Get off. Go away. Get. Guys. The pain is real of pet ownership. Okay. Another trade. Here we go. Trade alert. Toronto sends a first rounder and Nielsen to the Grunge for Tyson Barrie. Ooh. There you go. Big moves. Kelowna Sun Devils. Kelowna Sun Devils were interesting because there's some more trades scrolling along the bottom there. The Sun Devils, basically, when I was putting their team together, I started with all the players that were not assigned to a particular team. Banff trades Peltier and Vlasic to the Wheat Kings for Palmieri and Cole. Okay. And then after that, I kind of took like the best of the rejects and threw them into Kelowna. And then whatever was left over after that, I filled out the grinders and the insiders. So okay, it's torturing. It's absolutely killing me that we're doing a trade deadline and I can't make any offers, and nobody's making me any offers. Janmark to London for Schneider and McKay. You can't get off. All right. London, Mackenzie Blackwood. Missing a couple teeth there, Mackenzie. Millionaires have Grubauer, Kincaid. A lot of goalies looking for new homes. Raska and Reimer, Nova Scotia. Another trade alert. The Schooners trade a second-round pick, a fourth-round pick, Lyle and Barabo to the Sun Devils for Laterra and Brian Boyle. Max, get off of there. Get off of there. Oh my god. Excuse me, 1 second. Oh, there we go. He got the hint. Oh, good lord. Before I started the stream, I gave him like a little like catnip toy in the hopes that would occupy him, but no such luck. Seattle's got a lot of guys on the block here. A lot of good names there. Stockholm's got a couple of guys ready to go. Toronto is buying. We know that already. Vipers. Norsemen are trading Matt Murray. Oh, let's see what the interest for Matt Murray is. That red-hot Matt Murray. Coliano and Spezza to the Slammers for a second and some prospects by the look of it. What's he doing? Hey, caramba. And the Huskies. Okay, well, this is going to take forever. Good lord. Here we go. We can look at some trade summaries. Okay, so Insiders got a second. Tutiev and Roger for Coliano and Spezza from Ottawa. Schooners got Laterra and Boyle for a second-round pick, a fourth-round pick, and some prospects by the looks of it. Wheat Kings pick up Braden Schneider and Riley McKay from London for Matthias Janmark. The Rockies get Palmieri and Cole for Peltier and Vlasic. Toronto Metropolitans get Tyson Berry for a first and Tristan Nielsen. Chicago gets a first and Dustin Wolf and a couple of other guys for Devin Taves, Kulikov, and a couple more. That's a big deal. That's a big trade between Ottawa and Chicago. Reykjavik, third-round pick Brian Elliott and a couple more for Bergen and Blitchfield. London gets PK Subban, Vinny Hinestroza, etc., etc. Okay, we already went through these ones. Trade alert. Steelhawks trade Gustafson and a third-round pick to London for Korchek, Hugo Allenfett, and Johansson. All right. And here I am, sitting all alone, except for my cat, waiting by the phone. It's like every other trade deadline. I'm just waiting around. At the last minute, I'll get a couple of tire kickers, but other than that, nothing. My trading block. Look at that. Look, guys, you could get any of these guys. Just make me an offer. Somebody. I'll give them away for picks, for schlubs. I mean, I'll take almost any deal at this point on these guys. Yeah, again, we're in a situation where even in this game, even in this sim, by not making me offers on the guys that I want to get rid of, you're going to force me to win. I'm going to keep all these guys, and then I'm going to just get into the playoffs. I'm going to get that wild card spot, and then watch out. Watch out. Maybe that's what happens. We'll see. It's killing me not hitting propose trade, guys. You don't know how much this pains me. You don't know how much this pains me. But I know for a fact that, because I've played this game enough, that if I was able to make trades, you guys would hate me. Okay, trade alert. Ottawa Slammers, so busy. 2nd round pick, 5th round pick, Lindbergh to the Grizzly Bears for Carlo and a 3rd. Right, all right. The Slammers, very, very busy at this deadline. All right, we got 2. This is where I want to speed this up. It's going about a minute per. It's going about a minute per second here, but it's taking forever. It'd be a lot better if I got some trades. I'd feel a lot better about it, but we're getting nothing. But the way I see it, like I say, I don't think, I mean, the value of these guys aren't fantastic anyway, so they're on expiring contracts. They're not even like super good. So, I don't think I'd get much anyway. Aces trade Eller, Duncan Keith, and a 5th to Toronto for a 2nd round pick, Sorella, and SICHL. All right, there you go. Very good. At least finally, after the whole season of nothing, of no trades at all, we're getting like 5 million trades. And again, I'll do a quick look at them again in the transactions just so we can do, or maybe at the end I'll open up this trade summary and we'll do one final summary so we can take a look. Sun Devils trade a 3rd, Weidman, and a 5th and Staylock to the Spartans for Brook and a 4th. All right. And still, nobody wants to make me an offer of any sort. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing to not get a single offer. It's like you're the last kid picked for a team in gym. This is just unbelievable. I'm hoping that now that we're kind of getting down to crunch time, we're down to kind of that last hour for the deadline, that we are going to finally get something. Or is this? Yeah, we just got an hour left here. Thankfully, not an hour in real time, although it's starting to feel that way. I was hoping I was going to get more offers. Tuukka Rask still available. Johnny Gaudreau still available. Blackwood, Kemper. Why is Pavelski back in that? Who keeps putting him on my trading block? Okay, he's not. Then why is he there? Why are they showing him? I mean, if someone makes me an offer on Pavelski, I'll just turn them down. But still, come on. I don't even like the idea that Pavelski might not be a fire ant. Okay, I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. All right. I mean, I'm hoping for a last minute flurry, as often happens at these things in real life. Everybody waits around to the very end and then they try and scoop up a couple of bargains. So hopefully someone does that for me. I'm shocked. Normally when I'm in a trade deadline, and maybe it speaks to the quality of guys I have on offer, but normally when I'm playing the franchise mode and I'm at the trade deadline, it's almost annoying because as I'm trying to pitch other trades, it keeps getting interrupted and kicked out because people are making all these terrible offers to me. And here I can't even get a terrible offer. I can't get anything at all. Unbelievable. Again, there's some trades down there rolling at the bottom you can take a look at. We'll go through everything at the end. Just quickly. We're not going to dwell too much on it. I want to get going on this. This is taking too long. They need a way that we can speed up this clock. Because if I exit now, it's just I'm not going to get any offers. Like that's it. That ends the offers altogether. And because this is how we're playing it, I need to kind of just wait this stupid thing out. So that sucks. But still, look at this. We're down to the last 15 minutes, and I got nothing. Not a single offer. You guys, even in this game, even in this sim, you guys suck. Nobody made me an offer. You've got 10 minutes to redeem yourself, SICHL GMs. 10 minutes to redeem yourself. And no one's going to do it. Unbelievable. Well, listen, I got all my guys, so I didn't pick up anything useful, so I'm just going to lose them for nothing if I wind up not progressing. But you never know. Maybe I'll get something. Maybe I'll maybe keeping those guys the best way. Trade deadline passed. Unbelievable. Okay, let's look at a different summary, because I don't like that summary. Let's look at the here's the big trades it's letting us know. So this was the one between Acadia and Hamburg. Giroux and Tanev to Hamburg for Yermo, Kachuk, and 2 seconds. Tyson Berry for a first and Nielsen. All right, let's take a look at the full list real quick. We're not going to go through every one of them. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through this. You can kind of pause the screen if you see your team and you want to see exactly what you did. Again, I cannot vouch for the quality of any of these trades or the wisdom of any of these trades. But that was the trade deadline. This is what was done. A couple of big deals. That trade of the Giroux trade is huge. That's huge. And this one here for PK Subban was a big deal too. So we'll see. We'll see if that has an impact. All right. Let's get back to losing. Enough of this. Trade deadline is over. We are stuck with who we're stuck with. So let's play this game versus Acadia, and that's a 3-0 loss. Okay, I think that kind of... more injuries, of course. We eked out a win against Hamilton. That's good. Can we at least beat the Insiders, please? McLeod is injured. That's fine. we lost 5-2 to the Insiders. That's not great. That is not great. Win versus the Aces. That's good. Tigers. Okay, we're all good. Oh, you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to play this game against the Brno Barons. Why? Because it was just recently Bob's birthday. I think it was either today or yesterday. It was Bob's birthday. Happy birthday, Bob. I know by the time this is actually released, it's not going to be your birthday. Patrick Laine is injured again, of course. At this point, I don't really care if we're injured. That's fine. Okay, there's a win. So, again, I don't think from a standings perspective, we've got 71 points. And... yeah, we're like 6 points behind with only a handful of games left. So, I don't think that's going to work. So, let's... yeah, let's do the game versus Brno, because this one's going to run long. The trade deadline kind of went a little long there, but let's take a quick look at the lines here quickly. First of all, let's take a look at Brno's lines before I forget. Nemesnikov, Kopp, Riley Smith, Mercer, Kotkaniemi, and Janssen, Zingle, Johansson, and LeBlanc, and Barbanoff, Mittelstadt, Blake Lizotte. And then on defense, we have Forsling, Dumba, Jacob Larson, and Jan Ruta, Carrier, and Moore. And then in goal, we have Samsonov and Saros. So they're playing their backup against us. That's probably wise. That's probably wise, to be honest. And we'll just do a quick look at our lines because we had a bunch of injuries there. Let's let the head coach pick the lines, but then let's fix it because the head coach is apparently dumb and doesn't know what a left winger versus a right winger is. So let's swap those guys around. Excellent. And on defense, we're fine. Okay. All right. Let's play. This one's already running low. We're running long. It's already like 40 minutes. This is like the full episode normally in terms of length. Let's play the game. There we go. There's the Brno Barons. I had to make something up. I had tried to find something vaguely regal for the logo. All right, Brno Barons, you're up. This one's gonna run long. This episode's gonna be a long one. We're playing at home. Ladar's in net.
Well, two teams, Ray, that have had this one circled on the calendar for a while. They have. They both know it's a pretty critical game. I talked to the assistant
It's not a
coaches
critical
of the
game at
home
all,
team,
guys.
and they said they had a really good video footage meeting with their team. They feel like they've broken down a couple of weaknesses. We'll see if they can exploit them.
Opening face-off.
All right, let's see. Let's see if we can end this on a positive note with a win
There's been a healthy buzz for
versus
this
the
one.
Barons.
Now it's time to see if it lives up to the hype. With possession along the wall.
This is not a good start, but that's all right. We made the save.
Keeper to trap that puck to his chest.
Cobb's depended upon greatly by his teammates. He's one of the stars of this team and needs to produce night in and night out. Stamkos has that 1T zone ability, which is that powerful one-time blast. Those are two players I'm going to watch closely to see if one of them could be a difference maker for their team tonight, guys.
That's
Back to you.
to Miller, to Pavelski. We got some nice crisp passes and then dumped it in.
Up a little bit now on the ice with that
Oh,
play.
Stevie Stamkos, look at that.
Steven Stamkos. Nice.
Way to go, Stevie Stamkos. Beautiful. That was a nice goal. That was a nice little goal.
That shot just overpowered him, I guess. He stopped most of it. It just
And I did hear, I was
trickled
listening out, I did
into
hear
the
for
net.
our goal horn. I just picked a fire truck. It was fire. That was the only thing. They don't have an ant sound, surprisingly, that I can put in there as a goal horn, so did the best I could. All right, good job, boys. Good job. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up.
Home crowd right into it early.
Aggressively out of the gate. They didn't give the opponent any time to get settled at all. I love their start.
Miller to Theodore to Athanasiou. We're doing some good passing here, though. Except Athanasiou decided he was going to go straight into the net for no reason.
Takes the feed. Along the wing up the neutral zone.
Oh, look who's back.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
Quiet.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play.
All right, Stamkos.
Enters the offensive zone from the left.
Nice pass over to Pavelski.
Here's a shot.
That angle shot.
Swatted aside by the
That angle
blocker.
Back to Theodore.
Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards.
Stamkos.
Turned
Easy
aside with the
save
glove
this
by
one.
Samsonov.
And Sono. Mesnikov with 51 points. Pretty good.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed.
Okay, Kotkaniemi coming in. We got some good defensive coverage. Oh, except for that. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I didn't see that.
Hang on to that. Along the boards, they battle for the puck.
All right.
Grabbed along
Getting
the
those
board
board
by
battles
Meyer.
there. Timo
And
Meyer
now he
over to
tries get it
Cousins.
across
Come on,
to
Dylan.
Cousins.
You're the future of the franchise, baby. Let's go.
Brno's got the puck in their own end. Taken by Dumba. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around.
Good pressure.
Quick pass to Mercer.
Not really doing anything with it, but good pressure.
Here they come up along the wing.
Yeah, moving a little closer.
And he takes a shot.
Oh, that was so close.
Stuffs them
Oh,
in.
I thought we were
Quick
done for there.
reflexes and good positioning to make a couple of stops in a row.
Down the right side and into the zone. Kotkaniemi's got it against the boards.
Now
And
they're
that
putting
was
on the
a
heat,
player in
guys. We got to
front.
clear this out. Let's put a little pressure the other way.
Steps inside.
Pass it, Meyer.
Takes a shot. Misses a golden opportunity there.
I don't know if that was a
You
golden
kick yourself
opportunity.
in
That's
the
maybe
tail.
over
Wow,
exaggerating
you
a
miss
little
a
bit.
chance like this. Has to be on the net.
Quick feed to LeBanc. Oh, and just
Good
like
job,
that,
Theodore.
steals the puck
Again,
and goes the
proving
other way.
that offensive defense can play
Looking
defense.
to make something happen
Nice
along
pass
the
to
boards.
Richie. And
And
of course,
puts it
Richie
right over the crossbar.
got it over the net.
Oh, that was like a bomb exploding against the boards.
Larson to
Grabs the
Theodore,
puck here
and
at
it's
the blue
off.
line.
Okay, we got everybody regroup.
Philadelphia's in
Lundqvist
transition.
giveaway
Broken
to
up at center by DeSingle. Brno's
put themselves in a good defensive posture all night.
Okay,
That's
Taylor to
hard work.
Lundqvist.
That's being on
Lundqvist
top
is going
of
to
your
carry
game.
it up.
They've been an excellent team tonight.
Shoot it, Nils. Oh.
Moves it quickly over to Larson.
All right, listen, we got a goal. We got a goal. We're winning.
Even with the traffic
I'm not going to
starting
complain. They're
close
doing
in,
well so
he
far.
had to grab that when he did. Goalies work on this all the time. We get a look at the highlight, how they angle the puck off the blocker away from the net.
Pavelski's great at getting his stick on incoming pucks to deflect them past the goalie, guys. His big tipper zone ability is
Okay,
really
we
what
lost
helps
another
create
critical
those grade A
face-off.
scoring
That's not
chances.
positive. But end of the period, it's fine.
And the first period comes to an end. Philadelphia's pace of play, the difference here
1-0.
in the
What do
first
you think,
20
Max?
minutes, they lead
Pretty
at 1-0.
excited. Okay, we'll look at some
Second
highlights
period's
here.
still to come. We'll take a quick pause and be right
Here's
back
the
with
highlight
more
that
action.
matters. Stamkos. Top shelf, baby. All right. Let's keep this party going. Go team, go. You couldn't put fire ants.
Along with Ray Ferraro between the
Come on,
benches, I'm
Ray.
James Cebulski. Period number 2 is about to get underway. Philadelphia's won the draw.
Miller's going to carry it in. Nope, he's not. He's
The
going to lose the puck.
Barons
Never
gain
mind.
possession along the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end.
There you go. There you
Philadelphia's
go.
got control of it now here in the offensive end.
I
And
see
just
you.
out of arm's
Oh.
reach on the play. And that's turned aside.
He was actually doing pretty good. He's actually, in the games that
Now
we've
into
like
the
simulated,
offensive
he's
zone
been
from
pretty
the
good.
right side.
Oh, whiffed it. Pop
Takes
just
the
completely
shot.
whiffed it.
He
Didn't matter.
scores!
Because our defense sucks.
Now
There's
you gotta keep
Messikov.
clawing back.
Oh,
Trailing in the
that was
game,
look.
they
Low
get
ball's
the
like,
equalizer.
dude, really defense. Watch this.
You'd
Complete
expect
breakdown
that. Team's
in
leading
front.
goal scorer finishes another one.
Complete breakdown. Oh. Well, listen.
Brno's even
It's tied up.
things
There's still
here to
plenty of
start this
game left.
second
There's
period.
plenty of game
Nobody
left.
seems to be able to get the upper hand here. I've been really impressed with how well played this has been.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff.
Guys,
There's another for the hit parade. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Quick pass
Okay,
across to
let's break this
Pavelski.
up. Miller to Pavelski. Pavelski to
Takes
Stamkos.
the pass.
Gets it over the line. Nice pass
Takes
over.
the
Oh,
shot.
look at that.
Scores, and they go up by one.
Look
I
at
know
that is
it.
just what the doctor ordered. What did I tell you about a
To be able to take the
fantasy?
lead. That's some slick passing right there. There's not much room to
That
thread
was a
that
beautiful
pass
pass.
onto the tape.
That was a
but
beautiful
it's
pass.
perfect.
Let's watch
And
that
the
again in
shooter
slow
just
mo.
has to capitalize.
We got a nice wide shot for that one.
Philadelphia's given themselves control of this game now with a 1-goal lead in the second.
They'd like to get another before they go in for the second intermission. You'd love at least a couple goal lead going into period 3.
Oh, nice. Oh, Miller
Makes the
trying a little
and the
move
puck
there.
pops away from him.
Colin Miller, forgetting that
Miller's
he's
trying a
Colin
little
Miller
bit
for
too
a
much
second there,
They're
trying to
in
get
the
fancy.
offensive zone. Just make a direct, simple, quick play.
I mean, the
Pump that
ability
off.
of other
Trying
players
do what
to
he
just,
did there.
no matter like 1 against 4, and they still manage to get a shot off. It's unbelievable. I mean, thankfully we're kind of keeping the shots to
Plenty of playing
4
time
shots,
left in
but
this
they shouldn't
frame.
get a shot at all.
Philadelphia's been the
Get little
better
poke
looking
checks
team
in
over
there,
the last
guys.
few
Let's,
minutes. They'd
let's
love to
lay out a
build on
couple
this
bodies.
1-goal
Come on
lead.
now.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive
Theodore
zone.
up to Meyer.
Myers got it into
Across the
offensive
line.
territory.
Oh, nice
Pass.
pass to Batherson.
Oh, it stays out. I think he
Little-
made a toe save on
Oh,
that
we were a
one.
little too close to the too close to the goalie there. Didn't have the room to
Philadelphia's
put it
looking
where
to
he needed
break out of
to.
their own end.
That was a nice little pass.
Through the open ice, they're picking up
Batherson,
steam.
pass it back to Meyer.
They're
Oh,
close. Too much congestion in front.
agreed. Too much
Cousins
congestion in
explores
front.
his options in the corner.
Cousins.
That's back-to-back, Ray.
There you go.
Has changed those 2 goals here.
Philadelphia is the best. That's a terrible sign. That's an awful sign. All right.
When you
Dylan
get in
Cousins,
this
here we
position,
go.
that
Future
puck's
face
gotta
of the
be off your
franchise,
stick
baby.
in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
Nice little slow-mo. Look at that. Just picks the corner. Puts it right there. Beautiful. Excellent job. Excellent job. Very happy.
Up by a pair in the second.
So they've got a 2-goal lead. Some people say it's the worst lead.
Now I feel bad because this was supposed to be for Bob's birthday and I'm kicking his butt. But
yeah, you know what's better than
down by
that
counts,
2?
Bob.
Being up by 2, right? Simple. Dishes it to Batherson.
Back to Batherson. Batherson getting cute. Oh, over to Cousins again, but nice defensive block there by Forsling.
Broken up with the stick of the defensive end. Sends it quickly to Meyer.
Theodore, Meyer, Miller. I like the. Oh, look at Miller given all the time in the world. Still can't do anything.
Piece of that. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Mercer.
I like this. I like the pressure.
Handles the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Janssen.
Let's get it. Guys, again, let's get a stick on him at least. Look at this.
Oh. The captain delivers.
Oh, it was a nice pass and a nice shot, but look at the goal. Look, they're tripping over each other over there, Theodore and Miller. What are you doing? Miller, left cop wide open. Wide open. Look at that. That was a beauty little pass. That was quite nice. That's all right. We're still winning. We're still up by 1.
And they have narrowed that gap.
Cut the lead in half. The comeback's on. Now they must push forward. See if they can get the equalizer.
Receives the pass.
Okay, that's what you do. There you go.
Ramp up here after that hit. And the puck's kicked free. And now it's
Lundqvist, wide pass to Pavelski. Pavelski dumps it in before he gets dumped to the ground.
And now it's grabbed by Smith. Larson stick handling in his own zone.
Get over there, boys. Come on. Get a stick in front of him. Get a stick in front of him. There you go.
Taken by Athanasiou. Well, that'll get a response.
Up to Gerard. Gerard, what happened there?
Officials stopped the play finally, allowing the injured player to get off the ice.
Oh, who's injured? It's got to be one of my guys.
There's the whistle. Penalty coming up.
What happened? There was a fight in the background? There was a roughing in the background. Who got injured, though?
Some downtime to think about it in the box, Ray.
Well, they certainly got a couple of pokes in each here.
They had a roughing penalty and an injury behind the play, and EA did not show us that. Good job, EA. Good job.
4-on-4 is all about getting a 2-on-1 somewhere on the ice. Use that extra space to your advantage.
And now he moves it.
I mean, someone got injured, so I'm assuming it was probably someone from my team.
From the middle.
That would be about my luck.
Great defensive effort with
Oh, Pavelski with the terrible giveaway.
I think it's a
terrible
chance for
giveaway.
a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain. Late goings of this period. Philadelphia's hanging on to this 3-2 lead.
4-on-4 right now while these penalties sort
Center's
themselves
jammed up
out.
and the winger grabs the puck. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the
Oh,
game.
guys, come on.
Comes up with a monster save in front.
Thank God that was Moore.
He had to make an excellent save.
Lets it go.
Oh,
Takes it right in the
unbelievable.
chest.
Unbelievable.
And we're going to get a whistle here.
Well, that's a good scoring chance, but the goalie's sharp and made a good save there.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here.
Actually, did I remember to change the camera? Maybe that's why we're not seeing some of this stuff. I think I might have forgot to change the camera.
Scooped up along the wall by Kotkaniemi. Great read with the stick.
Let me check real quick.
Feeds it on over to Meyer.
Okay, let me check real quick. That's probably what I forgot to do. I forgot to change the camera back. This is a professional business going on. Yeah, I'm on dynamic low. That's why we're not getting. That's why we didn't see it. This is an absolute disaster. This is an absolute disaster. There, this is much better. There we go. Now we're watching a hockey game. Good Lord.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot.
The team is failing. I am personally failing. Terrible. Terrible.
Nice start winning the draw here inside
Much
the
nicer.
offensive
This is
zone.
much better.
Puck picked up by Kotkaniemi. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Fires it just wide. Along the half wall with the puck.
Oh.
Scores!
Oh, Bob got his birthday wish. It's all tied up. All tied up. Just like our defense, all tied up. Unbelievable.
They chipped away and chipped away. It didn't seem like they were going to be able to make it all the way back.
I'm trying to see how this goal even went. Yeah, I mean Vladar should have had that one. That was a savable goal. Savable goal. All right, well.
To go into the third period even would be a victory here for them.
We've still got another penalty to pull it in. It's anybody's game at this point, but I'm a little salty about this. I'm not gonna lie.
Quick shot, and there's the save. And
yeah,
you ending period number 2. Boy, no,
you get to the dressing room. Whoever our coach is better be giving them a little bit of a talking to about that period. That was not impressive. Not good. That was good. That was a nice goal. We started off well.
Don't go anywhere. Third period is just around the corner.
Oh. That's okay. Listen. We got a period left. We can still pull out a victory here. These guys are still in the box for a little bit.
Afanasiou's injury has kept him out of the game. I just got word, James, he's not coming back this evening.
Thanks
there you
for
go.
That, Ray. Let's see how the coach rolls with that now.
Athanasiou is the one who got injured. Okay, confirmation. I knew it was one of my guys. It had to be one of my guys.
Trying to engage a little physicality here.
All right, Stamkos. Long pass to Pavelski up the middle.
The Barons take
Can't do
possession
anything.
in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing.
All right, the penalties are up. I think we're back to 5-on-5 now. Lundqvist, risky pass up the middle there to Stamkos. Stamkos up to Pavelski.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area.
Terrible shot by Pavelski.
Forsling slugging the puck. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Takes a shot.
All right. At least we're getting a bodies in front of the guys in here.
Let's it go.
Oh, guys, come on. Clear this out, please.
Gains control of the puck here at the line.
Brno is just having their way with this here. It's just complete luck they haven't got more opportunities.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle.
Stamkos, come on, Stevie.
Denied by the goaltender. Picked up along
Meyer fishes it. Oh, what a! Oh, come on. That is a perfect one-timer. Did you see that quick release?
Now they're ahead. They've got to continue to push.
Pistol Pavelski. Watch this. Boom!
When you're in that close and you get the chance
Didn't
to
even see it coming.
You're likely going to score.
You can't stop a shot like that. Watch the speed, even in slow-mo. Skadoosh. I think that went right through Samsonov's chest. That's how fast that went. Beautiful job. There you go. That's why he's Joey's franchise, baby. When the chips are down, he knows how to pull out. Let's see what's going on now. Can we hold this lead? Probably not, but we'll give it a shot. I gotta wait for him to get onside. Geeky takes it in. Gets off a quick shot.
Samsonov's helping out everybody here.
Oh, look at that. Richie Rich with the goal. All right, now I'm feeling good.
This one's on the defenders, not the goalie.
That's a weird short side angle to get that goal up.
Nobody covers the man tight enough, and it's a pass from behind the net.
I'm kind of curious where that even snuck in. Look at this. Slipped right over the elbow and just squeaked past the post. That was a laser shot there by Nick Ritchie.
More than half the period left to play. Philadelphia's got a 2-goal lead.
Hopefully Nick Ritchie will turn out a little better for me in this game. Live up to a little potential. Geeky with some moves. Gets a shot, misses the net. Look at the crisp passing.
You've got a better chance to squeak one through the goaltender than if you miss it outside the net.
Oh, look at that nifty little pass. Look at that behind the back pass. Kakaniemi. Nice
That
work.
should be a fun one.
It should be. The teams play
Coming up,
generally pretty aggressive.
Portland,
physical
Havana,
games
and
against each
KC,
other.
baby.
James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. Up to 8 goals scored so far tonight. It's 5-3. Kakaniemi's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Doesn't go. Brno's going to play the puck from behind the cage.
That one had me nervous. That one had me nervous. That was, he was teed up. He was ready to go.
A lot of times you get busy and worn down. I think that's why you jump on it, freeze it in a close game.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Brno's got it in the offensive zone.
There you go. Good job, Nils.
Philadelphia's looking to break out.
Lundqvist, another guy I'm hoping will re-rate well.
And that's broken up. Directed over to Kotkaniemi. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. From behind.
Let's clear it out. Let's clear it out of the zone here, guys. Gerard should not have to go 1-on-4 to clear it out of the zone here.
And we're not finished yet, James. This has no look of a game that's
We're just scrambling now. We're scrambling.
Quick feed to Richie. And he comes up empty.
Dead center, he doesn't get a shot on net. Gotta be better than that.
I would think as a scorer you salivate at those chances.
You wait for it, you finally get it, and you don't even get a shot. Very
Watch the
disappointing.
pass. Oh, I can see that one coming.
Denies him.
Vlador's athleticism serves him well
I feel like there's still
Excellent
another
shot.
goal here from someone coming. There's too many chances going both ways here. Pavelski sneaking in there. Stamkos.
Oh, and another save. Inside of the final minute here in the third.
Oh, the goalie's getting pulled.
Handles it along the blue line.
Oh, Vladar, watch out, watch out. He's got to reach behind to keep it in there. That's all right.
Starting to form around the net.
Can we add an empty netter?
Here we go, Brad.
Or
Let's get
are they
another
going to, or
replay
is
at
Brno
this.
going to
Oh,
use
that's a good
the
save.
extra man?
The goalie is in good position to turn away a really
Get
good
within
scoring
one.
chance.
We've got less than a minute to go,
Who had the better
so I
night.
think the odds are definitely in our
Stamkos
favor
was
here,
rewarded
but
for his
you
efforts
never
by
know.
getting in on the scoring. I like how focused
Oh,
he's
look
been
at that
and
block.
I'm giving him the
That
edge
was a
tonight,
beautiful
guys.
block.
And that one's broken up. Great block there. Moves it quickly over to Meyer.
Stamkos
Chance in an empty
misses
net
the open net.
Misses. Here's a short pass to Kopp. Philadelphia's got the puck. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here. as play continues.
They are desperate to get this open net goal. They really want to get this open net. Who's going to get it?
Feed over to
Pavelski?
A
Nope,
shot
he misses
into
the open net too.
cage. Moves the puck. On the attack along the boards.
There you go. Good job. Clear to the corner.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now.
Good camera work there, EA.
And uses the length of
Jay
his stick to
Theodore.
knock that puck away. A chance to ice it into the empty net.
Meyer.
A shot at the empty net.
Goal. Oh, I think he just missed.
All over as the final
Oh,
whistle.
Meyer missed it by a fraction of a second to get that empty netter.
Problem is, same old result.
That's all right. We'll take a victory. We'll take a victory. It's all good. It's all good. I was a little worried coming into the third. I'm glad we got a couple
Now
of
you have to build your team up to try and get them
All right,
over the
Dylan
hump.
Cousins with the honor of knocking the team down this time. Boom.
Well, this one's in the books. A fun one tonight for Ray Ferraro.
There's the highlights.
My
That
name
was a
is
nice
James
little
Cebulski.
goal.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Good night.
Here's Richie with the laser shot. There you go. Boom. Beautiful. Excellent. Well, I'm sorry, Bob. I know it was your birthday and everything, but listen. I can't control it, man. I'm not playing. We're sometimes we're just too good for our own good. What are you gonna do? All right. Athanasiou has a sprained ankle. Okay, he's only out for a couple of games. It doesn't really matter at this point. We're not making the playoffs, so who cares? That's fine. So we'll get the head coach to replace that. Okay, so we've only got a couple of games until the end of the season here, right? Or am I totally wrong? Yeah. This is it. We just got a couple of games to the end of the season. So next time we will play through the rest of these, and then I am probably not going to be in the playoffs, but we will simulate the playoffs. We'll simulate through and see who winds up the champ. It's not going to be me, but it could be you. It could be you. Let's take a quick look, actually, to see where we're at. That's not what I wanted to do. Take a quick look at the standings here, guys, just so we can know. We've got a couple of games. We still got, looks like 10, 12 games to go. And Florida, they've already clinched a playoff spot. So, Havana, you are in. Monarchs, Sparties, Riders, Buckaroos, Colonials, Gladiators, and the Barons with the wild card spots. But really, look at this: Dublin, Seattle, even the Aces. I mean, we're actually not too far behind. In theory, we're only 4 points back. Theoretically, we might still be in the playoffs, guys. This is not unreal. This is not completely unheard of. This could happen. Millionaire Schooners, Norsemen, Rockies, Huskies, Mustangs, and Supersonics with the wild cards in the Canadian Conference with Toronto and Ottawa and Fredericton. All right, there you go. So join me next time. This one ran a little long. I'm sorry, guys, just because we had to go through the trade deadline. But like I say, next time we will finish off the season, and then we will simulate the playoffs probably. If not the whole playoffs, then at least some of the playoffs. I don't know what we're going to do for a game next week, because I've only got 12 games left. I don't want to, if I sim a game, and I've got the playoffs after that, I don't think I can sim a playoff game that I'm not in. So if I'm not in the playoffs, we might just sim the playoffs, and there may not be an actual simmed game next week. It'll just be playoffs, and then the next episode we'll be doing off-season stuff before we start in for season 2. But join me next time, and hopefully the cat will be more chill like it is right now, and hopefully we will do some winning. All right, bye guys.